Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is peach pastries. Almost like a fruit pastry pocket. And we're going to make everything from scratch. And so here are the things that you're going to need. Of course, you need your measuring spoons, your brush for the butter, so brush on the pastry, knife, butter, cold butter, cut into cubes. You'll also need approximately a half a cup of sugar. And if you'd like more, that's up to you. I also have cornstarch here, and I have 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch here. That's to thicken it. I have pure vanilla extract, and of course I have my fresh peaches. Now these are frozen peaches, and I have them already in the pot. So what we're gonna do, and I also have for the pastry itself, the crust, I have in my food processor 2.5 cups or 2.5 cups of flour, and that can be all purpose. I also have 2 teaspoons of sugar, teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of sugar, 2 sticks of cold butter, and like I said, cut into cubes, and a 1/4 cup of ice water, which I'll be taking out of the freezer in just a moment. And that water has to be very cold. Okay, so you want to start with inputting your butter, the cold butter in here. Put the rest and that 2 cubes of sliced butter that we had, and what we're going to do is start to incorporate the water a little bit at a time. And then I'll put this back in because I am putting water in. And what we're doing is basically bringing the dough together. Taking our dough out of the food processor. Work with gloves. I don't like getting this all over my hand. It's a preference of mine. So you put flour on your counter if that's the way you want to do it. Like I said, this is my preference. This is what I like to do. Basically bring my dough together. And I'll put a little bit more flour in here. what we're going to do is wrap it and allow it to sit in the refrigerator. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I poured my cornstarch and my sugar in the pot, and I'm also going to input a half a cup of water. You want to stir up your sugar, your cornstarch, salt, and everything. You just put a touch of salt in here, and I will have the ingredients listed below on the video. So you're gonna let this cook, and we're gonna add in one of the main ingredients here that I forgot to tell you all about, that adds a different flavor here, and that's lemon juice. Now most of the time I use the real deal, but I didn't have any lemon, so I'm using lemon juice. Although I'm not gonna input it, I'll go on and put it. I'm gonna do a couple of dashes there. And it's basically gonna be the taste. You might want to put some in later. It's just all up to you. So put that, and you're gonna leave your pure vanilla for later. And so stir that in, and basically you're just gonna let it cook here. I would put it on medium, anywhere from 4 to 5. Now you want to keep a look and check on this, because what you don't want is for it to burn or overcook. Stirring, pretty frequently. You want to stir it frequently just to keep up with it and make sure it's not burning and that it's cooking as it should. You can see I'm cutting out my pastry dough. You'll have to, you can see I'm cutting out my pastry dough for the peach pastries. Now, it's up to you how thin you want to roll this. I like mine kind of thin. And it's also up to you how large you want yours to be. Because of the butter, it's going to be very flaky, but too thin like I did. But I'm just going to make a small one here. Peach compote that we made. And you don't want to overfill it. Fold it over like so. And you can take your fork and pinch around the edges. Oh well, okay. So this is my finished product. These are pastries, very, you see the golden brown, and flaky crust, which is what I like, and they're ready to go. See that crust on there? I'm